So what's good, TMG fam? It's your boy Ellen. I'm back with another reaction. How y'all feel? Welcome back to the channel. Salute. So listen, this video here, I'm coming prepared today. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming prepared because I don't know, I can't get that jump scare video out my head. So I feel like every video is trying to catch me off guard again, and I ain't letting that happen. I felt some type of way. I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I felt some type of way. You know what I'm saying? But I'm back at it. And you know I ain't backing down from nothing. So the next video we getting into, man, is scary paranormal videos that shouldn't exist. All right? So the shouldn't exist part is the part that has me a little bit on edge. Like, yo, they might try to slide in a few jump scares in there. You know what I mean? But we're going to check it out. So if you're new, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. Join the fam. Lock in, everybody. Make sure your doors is locked and your windows is secure. Let's get to it.
Thing that we can't fully understand happens to us. We tend to look for an explanation. Say for instance that you see something otherworldly or you hear something that you can't quite explain just next to you inside your home. Most of the times, these kind of phenomena are coined as paranormal events and have been observed since ancient times throughout different civilizations. For some reason, these are the kind of experiences that tend to haunt us at night. And today, you're in for a treat because I will be analyzing the scariest and the most mind-blowing paranormal phenomena captured on camera. Are you guys ready? Let's go. One curious thing about paranormal activity is that most of the times one will capture it on camera and not even know about it. In Arabian culture, ghosts, spirits, or demonic activity in general is taken very much seriously. Most of the times, they will refer to ghosts.
See, while people over here laughing and playing about it, a lot of other places take it serious. So you got to step back and ask yourself, what do they know that we don't know? But what have they seen that we haven't seen?
Ghosts as jinn, which is an entity that can show up to people with good or evil intentions. And what's most curious about the Arab world is that they have some sort of chant to scare away or force evil entities that are present to show themselves. In 2009, a YouTube channel by the name of UK Now They're Out There uploaded a video where a group of people is exploring an abandoned school. Little did they know that there was something very wrong with this school, and probably a good reason for it to remain abandoned. When exploring the building's upper floor, they find a locked door from which inside they hear a
Yo, I thought that kid was somebody standing there and like this all blacked out. Like, I was worried then. You see me kind of flinch a little bit? Because when he started panning the camera walking up the stairs, the kid was just standing there like he was holding something. I'm like, what the? He don't see that? But then as he got closer, I realized it was the other kid that was with him. Kind of threw me off.
Sound. Scared now that they might not be alone and not knowing exactly if this is a dog or anything else, they start running towards the lower floor.
Y'all don't hear that? I thought I heard screams. Yeah. Back it up a second. Listen. Not right there. Just wait.
إذا لا تخلوني قدام وين أتكلم؟ شيك. Room 321. Oh, مكتوب لود.
Now exploring the building, they enter one of the classrooms with Allah, Allah written all over the chalkboard. In Arab culture, this is kind of like walking into a classroom with crosses drawn all over. It could be a sign that this building is indeed haunted. Now this is when the strange things start happening. One of them says, "I feel something strange here." They go into one of the classrooms, and this is what they captured on camera.
What he didn't see that?
Now they didn't notice this at the time, but when they enter one of the classrooms, you can see what appears to be a headless, transparent figure walking towards them.
Now what was crazy is when it first panned to it, it was still like you could see through whatever it was.
Now they didn't notice this at the time, but when they enter one of the classrooms, you can see what appears to be a
right there. See how it's kind of see-through, and then it like comes in. It's almost like it comes into focus.
Headless, transparent figure walking towards them. And it appears that this thing, whatever it is, wasn't there. Watching in slow-mo, it's as if it's materializing, walking towards them. And what's most baffling is that in this exact moment, you can hear an Arab chant in the background, just outside the building. One of the boys even says, "Thank God someone is chanting because I was feeling strange. Can we get out of here?" In your opinion, what is really going on here? Could this be some sort of glitch, or is it the real deal? Paranormal investigators explain that most of the times they do what they do because something happened during their childhood, something that they can't explain. However, being a paranormal investigator isn't that easy because most of the times nothing happens, nothing is recorded on camera, and it can be very much boring. Not only that, for many reasons, it is quite dangerous to go into an abandoned building or house in the middle of the night.
I feel like I've been screaming that for forever, bro. But people just keep doing it. Never mind me what I'm saying, but people just keep going into these abandoned buildings, bro. It don't always turn out. I'm telling y'all.
Searching for the paranormal. However, sometimes the unexplained is captured on camera. And this is exactly what happens in Ross Allison's YouTube channel. A friend of hers was investigating a house when all of a sudden she felt a dark presence. She recorded nothing on camera, or so she thought. When the investigation ended, she went back home and felt as if something had followed her. For her surprise, the next day she woke up and she played back the audio tapes, and what she heard is one of the most chilling evidence of the paranormal. This is what happened.
No one can understand why you have to scream, and neither can I. Why do you follow me everywhere? I know you need my help, but I can't understand you.
No, you don't. Not my help. You don't have to follow me everywhere. And now, see, that's going to be... don't that make you think and can still send chills down your spine? To think that's a ghost or paranormal figure is always following you and you just don't even know it? Ah, that's crazy. That's crazy. So what if that explains why every now and then you get like a chill? You get a chill. You do one of those. Is that you feeling the presence, or people just always called it a chill, but maybe it's something else?
Please, can you just try to not...
In this video, Ross Allison's friend is showing other paranormal investigators what's been happening to her. She's going to talk to this dark presence, and then she's going to play back the tape live without any editing or tampering. And what you'll hear is one of the most chilling evidence of the paranormal.
I know you came with me for Rolling Hills, and I told you you would never have to go back there. But now I'm thinking you need to go someplace else. I'm going to turn it off now. Okay, let's see what we've got.
Those screams, though, that was different.
In your opinion, what is
I think my dogs heard them screams, bro. You heard them reacting to the scream? Yo, my dogs heard them screams, fam.
really going on here? Is this some sort of glitch in the recording system, or is it something else? There is a big discussion on the internet whether we can capture other frequencies that the ears and the eyes can't see with camera and video recorders. Enthusiasts say yes, that we can, and some experts say no, we can't. And indeed, it is something that we don't see every day. However, this next video that was taped in Japan by a taxi driver proves the contrary. A taxi driver picks up a client to drive him home, and he's taping everything with the CCTV camera. Right after that, he goes back to his station to see if he can pick up another client, and this is when things become very bizarre. A shadowy figure can be seen sitting in the back seat. However, there is absolutely no one there, and if we zoom in on this thing, whatever it is, we apparently can make out a face. The thing is, the same way it appeared, it disappears. And to this day, it's very hard to say if this video is real or not. Even so, moments.
What the? Yo. Soon as and it's like it's slowly disappearing right now, right in front of our faces.
After the video was originally uploaded, it became a viral discussion, and I can completely understand why. This is not the only video that portrays something like this happening. So that leaves us with the question: is this the real deal or not? In Malaysian culture, there is a belief that when a person dies, it will haunt its own grave for at least 7 days. Now, whether this is real or not, in a police station in Felda, 3 co-workers were working late at night when all of a sudden they captured a chilling figure on camera. The police officers are discussing how this specific night, there is an eerie atmosphere to the police station. At the same time, they're making jokes about this and that, when all of a sudden, things aren't that funny anymore.
I don't understand, but was that a checkmate that he was hollering out? I gotta learn chess. What happened? What happened? What happened?
A white figure can be seen crossing the window in a rapid pace, and the officers are now scared. Startled, the person holding the camera doesn't want to go outside, while the rest of them do in search of this thing, but they don't find it. Taking into consideration their reaction,
that's always the choice you gotta make. When they go outside, do you want to go with them, or do you want to stay inside by yourself and be left? Like, decisions, you gotta be quick on your feet, though.
I don't think this is a prankster. Not only that, it's sort of dangerous to prank police officers in a police station late at night.
That's a fact.
However, I'm not too sure. What do you think? Is this a prankster, or is it something else? Now, like I've said before, paranormal investigations, urban explorations, in general, going into an abandoned house or building can be very much dangerous for several reasons.
Hello? Oh my god, what the? Bro, holy
So So in my opinion, it's very important to go accompanied.
I don't blame him, bro. I don't blame him. Yo, how you hear something on the steps but don't see nothing? Are you kidding me? I'm getting out of that stairwell.
By someone, or at least very much prepared. And this is what Terror al Extremo is doing, a YouTube channel located in Ecuador who does urban explorations and paranormal investigation. In one of their latest videos, they visit an abandoned chapel in the middle of the woods, and it's a beautiful place, or at least it was. Nowadays it looks pretty much abandoned and creepy as it can get. Both explorers go armed with cameras and equipment, and what happens next will chill you to the bone. In this first part of the video, we can easily observe that this place is huge. It's a labyrinth. In other words, it could be easily someone's hideout or a place for rituals. And it won't be long before Terror al Extremo realizes that they shouldn't have gone there in the first place. At first, they arrive at a small house, and from a certain distance they can identify candles that are lit up. Once they get closer, these candles go out, and things start to happen.
Buenas noches.
They start feeling a bit creeped out by it all.
Ain't no way. Them candles would have went out. Any normal, sane person stops in their tracks. These jokers keep walking towards it. No. My antennas go up and be like, yo, no, you need to stand right here. They know you here. You know what I'm saying? They know.
They approach the place slowly,
This joker crazy.
only to find out there's no one there.
Buenas noches.
This joker had the nerve to just say good evening. And right before they get you, they're gonna say good night.
Ay, güey. Mira, ¿ya viste?
By now, they're pretty certain that they're not alone. Now the question is it ghosts or is it something else?
Ay, güey. Ay.
The main cameraman captures strange noises coming from behind the building, and both point out that they see some sort of shadow figure crossing one of the doors. They aren't able to capture this on camera.
Ah, no manches, güey. Alguien pasó a un lado mío.
Pero se movió la hoja, Luis.
¿Sí la viste?
Sí, la vi como, o sea, se movió la hoja cuando tú estabas ahí.
Just as the main investigator is
Are y'all watching looking at all the writings on the wall too? Like that always catches my eye. And a lot of times it may not be nothing. It could be completely random. But sometimes it's warnings and it's telling you, you know what I mean? Stay out, different things, different signs, stuff you should look out for. I always try to pay attention to that.
explaining that he felt that there was something or someone there with them. A rock is thrown at them.
Me dio un escalofrío tremendo. Sentí a alguien atrás, a un lado mío, Odín. Pero dices que viste ¿sí viste la hoja?
But both investigators are about to find out that they shouldn't have gone there in the first place.
En serio, Luis, que la hoja se movió como si le hubieran soplado.
Pues así, o sea, a un ladito exactamente, Odín. Ay, güey. Uy, qué venga.
Another rock, this time a bigger one, is thrown at them, and I guess the intention was to hit the camera, which makes me think that this isn't a hoax or anything like that. The cost for such equipment is pricey, and I don't think they would be fooling around with something like this. Now, if this is some sort of ghost or spirit, it could be a jinn. In Saudi Arabian culture, jinns are known for throwing rocks at people when they want to scare them away from a certain place. However, if this isn't a jinn, it could be a person. But if we roll back and play the video once again, it seems that the rock came from the top of the tree, and there is absolutely no one there.
Like, they are way too far in there. Way too committed. Because if you do run into something, imagine how long it's going to take you to get out of here.
Algo de miedo.
The investigators reach a series of underground tunnels, which makes me again think that this is the perfect place for a hideout, be it for some sort of ritual or something else. I don't think that they should be there all alone.
This place is starting to feel like a maze. Like, the deeper they go in, I hope they left some breadcrumbs or some Skittles or something where they can find their way back.
Ah, no inventes, es adentro de la iglesia, Odín. Más bien de la capilla. Las luces en alto, ¿eh? Mira, 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 mira. Odín, ¿lo agarraste?
Oh, what scales are building that quick like that? Y'all saw that? That wasn't no regular human trying to jump up, pull himself up over top of this ledge. No, the way that thing just scaled the building, or scaled that part of the roof. No, I'm going back. I'll wait for you at the car. And then I'm putting a time limit on it. So if you ain't there in the next so much amount of time, I'll send help.
Odín, ¿lo agarraste?
Saw it, right?
¿Sí lo viste así como voló? Sí, sí, lo alcancé a verlo. Abrí la mitad del árbol. No manches, sí, sí, lo estoy viendo. Está arriba. Ya se desapareció, hermano. No inventes.
Scared and creeped out, they head back to the car when they spot a dark figure climbing the chapel. They run towards it in hopes of capturing it on camera. And now they do something that most paranormal investigators don't do. They head towards the figure. They try to find out exactly what it is.
Just not smart, bro. Survival 101 says don't do this.
Is that's on top of the building. And this is when they almost regret it instantly. Some sort of bizarre ritual is going on. And this is, I guess, when they sort of upset whatever or whomever could be hiding there.
Ay, Odín, ahí está.
Not satisfied with what they're seeing, they head to the chapel's backyard, and this is when things really take a turn.
Sí, se ve que...
Quiet. It's got quiet. He'd have turned around to look for me and throw that finger up. He'd have been looking like, where'd he go? Exactly. I'm out.
Y se está escuchando que hablan. ¿No escuchas cómo estaban hablando? Estaban como murmurando, ¿no? Ajá. De hecho, sí. Yo vi como estuvieran platicando. Aquí.
They're both hearing voices coming from inside the woods, and they decide to turn one of the lights off. This is what happens next.
¿Está? Espérame, ya está, ¿eh? Ya te estoy grabando, ya estoy. Ahí está. Listo.
All of a sudden, Odin is abruptly pulled
Something snatched him by the leg or something.
by some unknown force. This is when his friend, still rolling the camera, runs towards him to check out on him. You can see him passing Odin's camera, which he dropped at that exact moment he was pulled. And Odin was dragged a few meters, which is somewhat impressive. Gladly, no one was injured, and you can see Odin trying to grasp exactly what just happened there. Now, taking into consideration that this is the second time that they could have broken a camera, not to mention many other factors such as their reactions, I don't think this is an elaborate hoax or anything like that.
Me neither. The camera's expensive. You know what I mean? So you pretty much just throwing money out the window. I don't think they may be that crazy, but most people aren't people who are trying to pull a hoax on you ain't gonna go that far. So that's what leads me to believe it might be somewhat true to this.
They are either being chased by a group of people that are possibly performing rituals in this area and they're not happy with their presence, or this could be legitimate paranormal phenomena caught on camera. Needless to say, they got the heck out of there as fast as possible, and I guess they never returned. In your opinion, could this actually be paranormal events captured on camera, or is it something else? And what would you have done if you were in this situation? Now, I don't know if you have a dog or a cat, but there are a lot of reports.
I think y'all know by now. You just heard mine. You just heard them.
Of people that actually saw something because their cats or dogs sensed it first. Now, it is known that dogs and cats have a broader range of frequency of light. They can see and sense and hear things that we humans can't. And this is sort of what happened with Will Langhard at 3 a.m. in the morning when he was home alone on July 27th. He heard strange noises coming from downstairs. He woke up, picked up his phone, and started taping immediately, thinking that it might be a burglar. The thing is, his dog also sensed it. Here's what he captured on camera.
What I always tell y'all, oh, my dog's just finna hear this and go off, but what I always tell y'all, pay attention to the tail of the dog. Pay attention to their tail. It'll start to tell you how they're feeling.
At first, Will didn't see it. It was only after he posted this video to Reddit that he noticed that there was something there, looking straight back at them. If you observe right after his dog starts growling, you can see a pair of shining eyes in the stairway. And if we actually zoom in and slow-mo, you can see it much better. The thing is, if we watch this video to the end, we can see this thing, whatever it is, simply vanish into thin air.
I still don't see it. I see what looked like a little light, but
in your opinion,
now I would be a little nervous because if he doing that, is he going away from it or towards it? Is the paranormal upstairs and I'm thinking it's downstairs and I should be following him? Or is he going towards it to check it out? I think the dog might be getting away from it, so he might need to follow him downstairs.
what is going on here? Could it be some sort of creature? Or was it something else? Now, when it comes to paranormal activity, it's not just videotapes of abandoned buildings or homes. In West Africa, more specifically in Togo, Benin, and Senegal, an ancestral cult is practiced whose venerated entity is called Zangbeto, a term that means guardians of the night. Zangbetos are represented by figures wrapped in structures made of straw, wood, and other materials, and during ceremonies these entities display themselves by dancing in the center of ritual spaces. They are always surrounded
This thing still weirds me out, bro. Just seeing this thing weirds me out.
by tourists, community residents, and practicing witch doctors of voodoo religion. However, according to local Yoruba legend, there are no humans under the costume, only spirits of the night. And there is no evidence that the manifestation of these spirits through so-called Zangbeto is a fraud. On the contrary, To this day, Zangbetos haven't been proven fake at all. Now, I've featured these kind of rituals before in my channel, but never a video like this. Usually videos of Zangbetos can be found on the internet in very low quality, and this specific video was uploaded by Dynast Amir in his Facebook page, and it shows very clearly that we're talking about something that very possibly is the real deal. This part of the video, we can see that there's some sort of offering that they're giving the Zangbeto, and soon it begins to dance. And at first I have to say I was a bit skeptical about this Zangbeto ritual. However, Dynast Amir shows us another part, where we can see that there apparently isn't anything inside this voodoo mask. But it doesn't stop there. Dynast Amir goes to another ritual in which he shows us witch doctors assembling one of these voodoo masks. You can observe in this part of the video that locals and tourists are a bit baffled by what they're seeing. Inside the Zangbeto, it's completely empty, and once the witch doctors assemble it, it simply starts dancing by its own.
Interesting and frightening at the same time.
The thing is, this voodoo witchcraft is known only by some.
Somebody had my type of response.
Witch doctors and people that are a part of some sort of secret society where they share this ancient knowledge of how to connect to the spirit world. In your opinion, what is really going on? Do you think this...
Nope, you don't need my opinion. I'm minding my business. This absolutely looks like something that I need to mind my business about. Yep. I don't want no part.
Could be some sort of hoax, or do you think this is something else that's going on here? Since the invention of photography and video cameras, people have been capturing many different things. From the most amazing to the most chilling and bizarre, video cameras have been used for basically everything. And needless to say, capturing the paranormal has been one of them.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق.
For instance, in the 1950s, a family known as the
You think he still went through that door? I wouldn't have.
Coppers moved into their new home in Texas. In this picture, there were only 4 members of the family. However, a 5th person can be seen hanging from the ceiling. And in this picture, what's peculiar is that you can't make out this person's face. Now, this was in the 1950s, and in today's world, people use different technologies to capture paranormal phenomena. And one of the most recent technologies that I was skeptic at first is a Tesla car. The Tesla car has a sensor that detects people around it to avoid collisions. And last year, YouTubers noticed that their Tesla cars were detecting people that simply weren't there.
Oh my god. What am I
I was just about to say, of course, somebody gonna drive it to a cemetery.
doing?
I
What if
knew
they
it.
just start surrounding me? Oh.
What the f? Yo, I saw that.
An Italian YouTube channel by the name of Paranormal Investigation
Who got a Tesla and we can go try this, bro? I'm interested, but I want to watch it from afar.
Team was trying this Tesla thing out in an abandoned cemetery, and what they captured on camera was more than they bargained for. This is what happened.
Non so come saranno, raga.
Non lo so, ma se lo troviamo, sensore e si
Paolo.
vola. Cosa?
Non hai sentito?
Ma non cominciare a autosuggestionarti, per cortesia.
Both Paolo and his wife are discussing about how the cemetery is creepy at night and that it has been abandoned for years and is no longer a part of the town. When all of a sudden she feels a thud in the car, and then later on in the video it happens again.
Dai, smettila però.
After minutes sitting inside the car waiting for something to happen, they're both getting very tense with the situation. Paulo just wants to confirm if this Tesla ghost hunting thing is real, and she just wants to get as far away from this place as possible because since they got there, she feels something odd about this place. This is when finally they're able to capture something on the Tesla motion sensor.
Non l'ho filmato. Non l'ho filmato. Davanti nero. Di nuovo, guarda, guarda, guarda. Guarda, non c'è niente, e non c'è niente. Non c'è niente, ma c'era. L'hai visto, l'hai visto, l'hai visto.
After 30 minutes or more with the car parked in the same place, a person now is showing up. Someone that isn't there now appears in Tesla's dashboard. And Paulo and his wife are a bit scared. They get the heck out of there and they come back
I need somebody. Well, no, let me not say that. My bad. Let me not say that.
another day with someone else to help them tape this mysterious phenomena. However, what they captured on camera is a bit more baffling, and this time it left everyone creeped out to the point that they never returned to this abandoned cemetery. Check this out.
Sì, è pieno di croci anche qui.
È solo che non arrivano le
era
luci.
tutto un cimitero.
Sì, 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 sì.
Gigante.
After having the courage to check out the cemetery for themselves, they go back inside the car and wait out for something to happen, something similar to their previous video. They expected something to show up in the Tesla dashboard, but this time it was quite different. What happens next is far more chilling.
Questione del luogo, Cioè non è niente di che.
Certo, quella può fare.
Potrebbe essere semplicemente quello. Oppure lei praticamente non c'è più. Perché abbiamo espresso il suo...
Te lo giuro, c'è qualcosa là! Dove? Dove?
C'è qualcosa là!
Man, drive, get out, go.
Dalle croci, dalle croci!
Dalle
Hey,
Ma
Te lo
infatti
giuro,
dalle
te lo giuro!
croci!
L'ho vista, là! Non l'ho vista!
man, get me out of here. I would be yelling.
Sì, l'ho vista!
If you look closely, the cameraman was able to capture a shadowy humanoid figure in the background.
I thought at first that was something, but I was still trying to keep my eyes focused on it. I was looking,
Diving into one
and then it just fell over.
of the graves. Unfortunately, the cameraman wasn't focusing in the background. I believe they did not expect anything like this to happen, and this is exactly why I believe this is possibly the real deal and not an elaborate hoax. What do you think? Have you ever seen anything like this? Well, this is it for now, but
Yeah, the way that thing fell over, that's the end of the video. But the way that thing fell over, it was leaning and standing there staring at them. No, bro, I would have been pissed, fam. Get me out of here. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? I'm not playing with y'all. We not doing this. This ain't the way I'm supposed to go out. I ain't trying to go out like this. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I got to see if that work on a Tesla. I might have to go just like, you know what I mean? Go to like one of them enterprises or somewhere where you could just like rent one and yeah, see, take it to a cemetery and see how that works one night. Nah, never mind. Y'all let me know. All right, so y'all get at me in the comment section and let me know what you thought of this video, man, and stick around and stay tuned. Until the next one, I'm gone. Peace.